Hello, fellow yogis. Welcome to our video series, Happy Body. In this installment, we will focus on building stability and mobility in your ankles. The ideas of stiram, stability, and sukham, ease, are fundamental to the yoga tradition. So today, we will apply them to your ankles to make sure that you can easily navigate your way around obstacles and at the same time feel stable and balanced in your daily life. I'm Olga Cable, yoga teacher and yoga therapist. Let's begin. We will begin this practice on your back, so take a moment now to transition down to the ground. Lie down on your back, bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Keep your arms along the body, close your eyes, and take a moment to get settled. Bring your attention to your breath. Take a moment to inhale, and then take your time to exhale. Let's aim for about 6-second inhalation and 6-second exhalation. And as you continue to breathe like that, go ahead and bring your attention to the point of contact between your feet and the ground. Take a moment to feel your yoga mat underneath your feet. And then shift your attention to your ankles. And take a moment to notice how your ankles feel. And then with the next inhalation, go ahead and lift your heels off the ground while keeping the balls of the feet on the floor. And as you exhale, place your heels down and lift the toes and the balls of the feet off the ground. And again, on the inhale, place the balls of the feet down as you lift your heels. And as you exhale, place the heels down and lift the balls of the feet off the ground. Move like that back and forth for 2 more breath cycles, please. Notice how your ankles feel when you do that. Maintain the depth of your breath. And whenever you finish with your current breath cycle, go ahead and bring your knees to the chest. Place your hands under your knees. With the next inhalation, extend your right leg up toward the ceiling, stretching up through your heel. Stay here. On the exhale, point the toes of your right foot. On the inhale, press the heel up again, pulling the toes toward the nose. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Let's do it on the other side. On the inhale, extend your left leg up, pushing up through the heel. On the exhale, point the toes actively toward the ceiling. On the inhale, pull the toes toward the nose as you push up through the heel. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Extend the leg as you inhale. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, push up through the heel, toes toward the nose. And exhale, bend the knee. Continue to move like that, alternating sides. Continue to breathe deeply. And continue to stretch actively up through your leg. Let's do it 1 more time on each side, please. And whenever you finish with that, go ahead and bend your knees. Hug your knees to the chest for a moment. And then keep your hands under your knees. And now we will draw the alphabet with both feet. So both of your feet will be moving at the same time, drawing the same letter. Take your time to do that. Make your letters really crisp and distinctive. And continue to breathe deeply. So let's begin. A. Draw the letter A with both feet. B. C. D. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. And go ahead and place your feet on the ground. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Notice the sensations in your ankles. And then roll onto your side and transition up onto your hands and knees. Make sure that your wrists are aligned underneath the shoulder joints and your knees are aligned underneath the hip joints. And try to keep your ankles the same distance apart as your knees. And keep your toes pointing straight back. From this position, with the inhalation, lift the chest forward and up, widen the collarbones. And as you exhale, bring your elbows down first and then gradually move your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. On the inhale, come back up again, leading with the chest, lift the chest away from the navel. And as you exhale, progressive abdominal contraction as you bring your elbows down first, and then your tailbone down toward the heels. Relax your neck. Do this one more time on your own, please. Stay connected to your breath. With the next inhalation, when you come on up onto your hands and knees, stay here. Curl the toes under, and as you exhale, lift your knees off the ground, pushing your tailbone back and your heels down toward the ground. Straighten your legs best you can, and with the inhalation, lift up on the balls of the feet as high as you can. And as you exhale, pull your heels down toward the ground. Keep your heels as close to the floor as you can, and on the inhale, bend the knees generously, while keep lengthening from your palms into your tailbone. And as you exhale, straighten the legs. Keep the legs fairly straight. On the inhale, lift up on the balls of the feet, up as high as you can. And as you exhale, pull your heels down toward the floor as much as you can. With the next inhalation, bend the knees while keeping your heels on the ground or close to it. Keep stretching through the whole body. And then go ahead and extend the legs, pulling the heels down. Again, on the inhale, lift up on the balls of the feet, up high. Keep your spine long. Exhale, pull your heels down. With the inhalation, keep the heels down, but bend the knees as you stretch from your hands to your tailbone. And then straighten the legs here. From here, with the inhalation, carry your upper body forward. And then lower your hips down and lift the chest forward and up so you end up in the upward facing dog. Make sure that you're not hanging on your shoulders or your hips. Keep your hips elevated, lifted off the ground. Stay here. With the exhalation, hug the waist in toward the middle. Make sure you have strong support in the middle. Continue to breathe here. And as you continue to breathe, engage your legs, trying to stretch from your hips all the way back into your heels. Keep them very active and raised off the ground. Take 2 more breaths like that, please. Keep your arms strong. Keep your abdomen engaged. And with the next exhalation, lift your pelvis up, push back into downward facing dog, stretching from your palms into the tailbone. And then little by little, walk your hands toward your feet so that you end up standing on your feet. Hang down for a moment, relax your neck and shoulders. Take a breath or two here, Feel the point of contact between your feet and the ground. Notice how your ankles feel. And then with the next exhalation, press your feet firmly into the ground. Notice the engagement in your ankles. And on the inhale, lead with the chest, bringing it forward and up away from the navel, arms out to the sides, and go all the way up into standing. Reach up high, and as you exhale, bring the arms down. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. With the next inhalation, lift up on the balls of the feet, sweeping your arms out and up, reach up high. As you exhale, lower your heels down about halfway, at the same time turning to your right, bringing your arms out to the sides and looking back. On the inhale, turn forward, lifting up high on the balls of the feet, raise the arms up. And with the next exhalation, bend the knees and hinge forward at the hips, coming into the chair pose on the balls of the feet. With the inhalation, stand back up, reach up high. And on the exhale, bring your heels down and lower your arms down through the sides. With the inhalation, again, lift up on the balls of the feet, raising the arms up. As you exhale, turn to your left, arms out, lowering the heels down just a bit, about halfway. Inhale, turn forward, lifting up on the balls of the feet and reach up high. As you exhale, bend the knees and hinge forward at your hips. Keep the chest raised away from the navel, heels are up. On the inhale, lift back up on the balls of the feet, reaching up high. And as you exhale, bring your heels down and your arms down as well. Let's continue with that. On the inhale, lift up on the balls of the feet, arms up. Exhale, turn to your right, lowering the heels down a bit, look back. Inhale, lift back up as you turn forward. Stay lifted on the balls of the feet, and on the exhale, go into the chair pose. Keep your legs strong and chest lifted. Inhale, lift back up, reach up high. And on the exhale, bring your heels down and your arms down as well. Go through the entire cycle one more time on your own, please, on the other side. Continue to breathe deeply. And once you lift up into the chair pose, stay here, please. With the inhalation, lift the chest away from the navel. And as you exhale, pull your elbows out and down through the sides while staying up on the balls of the feet. Again, on the inhale, extend the arms up, lifting the chest away from the navel. And as you exhale, hug the waist in as you pull your elbows down through the sides. Do this movement 2 more times with your breath, please. Full deep breathing, staying up on the balls of the feet if possible. With the next inhalation, stand up tall, lift up on the balls of the feet, reach up high, and as you exhale, bring your heels down and your arms down as well. Close your eyes here for a moment, take a breath or 2. Notice how your ankles feel, your calves, your shins. And then open your eyes and step your left foot back, please. Make sure that your hips are facing forward and that your feet are not in one line. With the next inhalation, shift the weight of the body forward towards your front foot, raising your arms up and lifting the back heel up. With the next exhalation, pull your back heel down as you bend your front knee and pull your elbows down through the sides. With the inhalation, straighten your front leg, raise the arms and lift the back heel up again. And as you exhale, lower your arms, straighten your front leg and bring your back heel down. And let's do it again. On the inhale, shift the weight of the body to your front foot, arms up, back heel raises up. With the next exhalation, pull your elbows down as you bend your front knee, pull your back heel toward the ground actively. On the inhale, straighten your front leg, arms up, back heel up. And as you exhale, lower the arms and straighten your front leg, bringing your back heel down. Go through the whole cycle one more time on your own, please. And Once you arrive in the Warrior One pose, stay here. Keep your front knee bent. Keep pulling your back heel down toward the ground. With the inhalation, slowly extend your arms up, lifting the chest away from the navel. And as you exhale, hug the waist in and pull your elbows down through the sides. Continue to breathe like that. On the inhale, extend the arms, lift the chest forward and up. Keep your upper body slightly in front of the hips. And exhale, pull the elbows down through the sides. Do that 2 more times on your own, please. Keep pulling your back heel down into the ground. And with the next exhalation, straighten your front leg and come out of the pose, lowering the arms. And let's switch sides. Step your left foot forward and your right foot back, please. Make sure that your hips are facing forward. And again, with the next inhalation, shift the weight of the body forward to your front foot, extending your arms up and lifting your back heel off the ground. As you exhale, bend your front knee and pull your back heel down toward the floor, elbows out through the sides. On the inhale, straighten your front leg, arms up, lift your back heel. And as you exhale, shift the weight to your back foot and lower your arms. Let's continue with that. On the inhale, shift the weight toward your front foot, raising the arms up, lifting your back heel. Exhale, bend your front knee and pull your back heel down toward the ground, bending the elbows to the sides. Inhale, straighten your front leg, arms up, lift your back heel. And exhale, shift the weight back and lower your arms. Continue to move through the cycle on your own, please. Full deep breath. And once you end up in Warrior One, stay here. Keep pulling your back heel down into the floor. With the inhalation, extend your arms up, lifting the chest. And as you exhale, hug the waist in and pull your elbows down through the sides. Do this 2 more times on your own, please, back and forth with your breath. And with the next exhalation, come out, lower your arms. And then turn to your right so you end up with your feet wide apart and parallel to each other. Make the adjustments in your stance if necessary. Keep your feet really, really wide apart as you can, while still remaining stable in the pose. Bring your arms up, and with the exhalation, slowly bend forward, placing your hands down on the ground. Relax your neck. Take a deep breath. With the exhalation, bend your right knee as you actively press your left foot firmly into the ground, keeping your left leg straight. And on the inhale, come back to the center. On the exhale, bend your left knee as you press your right foot, especially the outer edge of the foot, into the ground. And on the inhale, come back to the center. Continue to move back and forth like that. Continue to press the outer edge of the foot of your extended leg into the floor. And whenever you do an even number on both sides, come back to the center, bend down, relax your neck. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here, this time pressing the outer edges of both feet into the ground. You can even turn the toes in just a little bit as you breathe in the pose. And then from here, go ahead and transition down onto your knees. Stand up on your knees. Keep your ankles directly behind your knees and then curl the toes of both feet under. You can hold on to something, to the chair or the wall if you need to. And then with the exhalation, slowly release yourself down. See if you can sit down on your heels with your toes curled under. Make sure it feels okay on your knees. If it doesn't, just skip this pose. Sit upright, nice and tall. And take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Gradually releasing the weight of your body down toward your feet. Make sure that your heels don't droop in or out. And on the inhale, lift up from here. You can grab a yoga block or a pillow or a bolster, put it between your feet, and then point the toes of your feet back so your feet are flat on the floor now. And go ahead and sit down on the bolster. Sit down nice and tall. Relax your neck, relax the shoulders. With the next inhalation, think of yourself lengthening up through the top of the head and at the same time point your toes so that your toes lift slightly off the ground. And as you exhale, relax your feet and relax the shoulders. Do that for 2 more breaths, please, lengthening up through the top of the head as you actively stretch through your toes, lifting them off the floor a bit. And on the exhale, releasing, relaxing the shoulders and your feet. And then sit tall in the pose. Relax your shoulders, relax your feet. Keep your neck long. Bring your attention back to your breath. Take at least 6 seconds to inhale and 6 seconds to exhale. And as you continue to breathe like that, bring your attention to your ankles. Become aware of how your ankles support you throughout the day, allow you to maintain balance. Your ankles need to strike a perfect balance between being stable and flexible. In yoga tradition, this is described with the qualities of stiram, stability, and sukham, ease. So as you continue to breathe here, every time you inhale, say mentally, I am stable, I am at ease. And repeat the same thing as you exhale. I am stable, I am at ease. And continue to breathe like that. This applies both to your ankles that help you navigate around obstacles and enable you to maintain balance, and to the rest of your body, to the rest of your system. I am stable, I am at ease. Continue to breathe like that. Maintain the length of your spine. Keep relaxing your ankles. And imagine yourself becoming a little bit more stable and a little bit more at ease with every breath cycle. Continue to breathe like that for as long as you like. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste.